Because we can't change who we are,
No.
child. And I
When
can't
you stop
be
loving me,
fake.
I'm going to be upset.
How can that? What does that even look like? That's ugh. It can never happen. What is a moment that reminds you that we've always belonged to each other?
A moment.
Let's see if we can do a moment.
A moment. How about when I gave birth?
Oh.
I knew you belonged to me.
Period.
And from then on until this day, you belong to me.
Thanks, girlfriend. Oh, you gonna cry. You ain't gonna make it. It's fine. I'll lighten it up. A moment that reminded me that we always belong to each other. Funny enough, it's actually kind of a funny story. We were in ShopRite. And Summertime came on by Will Smith and it was playing over the loudspeaker and we were just dancing in the aisle. We were supposed to be shopping. We was not supposed to be dancing in the aisle. And we were just so into it. And I was just like, wow, I am her daughter. That is so crazy. And like, we always have moments like that. So I'm like, no, we're definitely we're meant for each other, for sure.
Oh, that's special.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Your turn.
What about our relationship has helped you feel less alone in the world?
So I am an only child. And I've kind of always wanted siblings, but I had like a gaggle of cousins. But it was like still what always kind of made me feel less alone was like we always had each other. Like no matter what, whether grandma was in the house or, Uncle Willie or anybody like that, but it was just always us, no matter what. And so whether it be coming to church, going out, our little mommy-daughter days, I always knew I had somebody. And of course, like, daddy's there too, but like, I saw you every day. So I always knew I had you regardless, no matter what, so for sure.
I feel that way. That's nice.
Yeah, my girl. Okay. What do you think makes our bond ours?
I just think it's what we do, how we talk, things we enjoy together. And I think that's our time. That's our bond.
I agree. We do spend a lot of time together. You like to say we don't, but we do.
I also like to hear from you, not the text.
Correct. You ain't lying. Period. Clock it.
Where do you see yourself in me?
Okay, so I think that I have definitely got your desire to help others, for sure. Blessing and a curse in itself. I think you can agree.
I do.
But I think it's really driven my purpose. A lot of what I do has been to be in service to others. And I think it's because I grew up watching you do that. So always trying to help somebody. We'll take in anybody. We'll give somebody a coat off your back. We'll feed them. They can tell you 5 times they're not hungry. You're going to feed them. And that's fine. That's okay. So I think I've adopted that. And I definitely now see the why as well, now that I'm an adult. Before it was a little, like as a kid, it's just like, oh, she's doing the most, please. But now I'm an adult and I'm just like, I really just want to help people. And funny enough, that's part of why I became like an events person, because you're behind the scenes and you want to bring people's visions to reality. And that is kind of what drove me in that direction, because seeing the reaction of people after an event or like a wedding or anything like that, and like seeing that they're so pleased or like satisfied with how everything went, and being the catalyst for it is like really, it's a really good feeling. So yeah, you probably didn't know that, but yeah, I get that from you. Period. Yes.
I see the same, but I wish I could say no.
Oh,
You've learned to do that.
to to say no.
So I'm working on it.
Yeah, therapy. Therapy's been helping with that.
Okay.
We're gonna pause.
Okay.
You can plug this one in.
What's a way we've changed each other over time?
You've taught me to step back and let you do you and be you. Whereas before I might have been a little different. So now I learn to kind of let you be an adult.
I would hope so, sis. I'm 30.
You're right. You are absolutely right. But over time, I've learned to kind of adjust. It's difficult being a parent.
At some point, I will experience it. But I can imagine.
But it's all good.
Oh, I can imagine. That's a good answer.
What do you think we bring out in each other for better or for worse?
Honestly, like, I definitely think we bring out the best in each other because I've taken things from you, but I'm kind of adapting it to fit what's best for me in my life, like saying no. So I think that I'm learning from you. I'm taking things away from you, but I'm making them my own. And I think that's bringing the best out in me. And I think you're seeing that, and it's making you think about your own decisions a little bit sometimes.
Yes.
Even some of the conversations we've had, like, because I've started going to therapy, and I'm like, well, I've talked about this with my therapist, and she'll say this in return, and you're like, interesting. Why do you think she said that? Like, you're asking follow-up questions about it, because I knew there's certain things, not habits, but certain reactions or like certain things that I was doing as a result of something probably wasn't either the healthiest or like conducive for a healthy lifestyle. And being in therapy has helped me work through those things, or it's still helping me, actively helping me. So sometimes when we have those conversations, I can see your wheels spinning a little bit. So I think they answered the question.
Long as it's helping you.
It is helping.
That's good.
It is. What is one thing you wish I understood about you right now?
That I'm always going to be me. And I'm not going to change at this stage of my life. And I'm probably overdoing it, and you probably don't understand why, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's me. I believe these are my gifts, and I'll only stop if it's hurting me. That might not be.
No, that answered the question, even though I do think sometimes it is hurting you and you just ignore it.
And maybe I don't know it's hurting me.
No, that's true. Sometimes hindsight's a thing too.
Yeah. You have to pull my coat.
I try.
Oh, okay. I must not see.
Which is fine. I mean, yes, and I think I talked about this a little bit. Like, as an adult, I recognize the why of certain things. And I am learning to just kind of be like, well, that's just her. We just kind of have to let her do her, and it's going to be fine. And I think I'm learning that. Jared's learning that. It's a process. What's one thing I wish you understood about me? I don't know. I think you know me pretty well, quite honestly.
That's a good thing.
It's a great thing. I think I'm an open book. Yeah, I actually don't think there's anything you don't understand about me or that we have like conflicting ideals on. I think you understand me pretty well, which is a blessing, because I don't think everyone can say that about like their parent. But I also think that's because we have such an open relationship, and there isn't anything I feel like I can't talk to you about. And sometimes you're like, oh, but you didn't tell me. I'm like, I just haven't told you yet. Like, maybe I just haven't gotten to it yet. But no, I think you have, outside of maybe Jared, my fiance, for the purposes of this, like, I think you probably know me second best. Or honestly best. He just finds out because we live together. So yeah, I think I don't think there is anything.
Well, it's good that you haven't closed up and don't, at some point, some of this might change with some individuals. I'm glad it hasn't changed with us.
I think honestly growing up, now that we're adults, I think we're even closer because we talk very candidly, like more. You've always been very candid, but I think now that we're adults, we talk candidly to each other.
Right.
It's a conversation. It's a very candid conversation. You're letting me in a little more into your life. I've always been fairly open about my life, but I feel like there are just certain things that as adults, now that we really connect on, and we can connect over a glass of wine, a drink.
Yeah.
For sure.
Exactly.
I love that. It brings the best out in us.
I just think as coming up and being a parent, there's certain things you shouldn't be involved in until we're ready.
And I wholeheartedly agree with that. I think you shielded me from certain things, or just like you're saying, I wasn't mature enough to have those conversations. And then once we hit that point, that stride of like, no, you're an adult. This is why you start like little by little opening up about certain things. So I appreciate it. There are some times when Daddy's like, I didn't even know that about her. And I'm like, well, that's a you problem. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I really value that about us, for sure. I do.
What's something about me that you worry about, even if you don't say it?
Why we choose the same question? Something I work. That you won't actually like slow down. And I think you're, a superwoman, bionic. Now you got a bionic knee. Now you really like, I don't know. You might be jumping off the step soon. But I worry that at some point, like you're gonna need to slow down and you're not. And so that's why I'm always like hounding you about like, oh, you need to retire and things like, and I get the why. I understand. It's not that I don't understand. I want you for as long as possible. And I find that Black women, we're always on go. We're always helping save the world, almost to a point where we forget about ourselves in the process, and then we get sick. We get heart disease. We're having heart attacks. Our blood pressure is through the roof, And now that I am struggling with I had blood pressure situation, I'm like, oh my God, it's manifesting that maybe we're like doing too much. And I'm 30 and you're not. I'm not gonna put you out there, but like I want you to be able to take a beat and really just like kind of just relax. And you do, but you don't. Like I want you to like be able to just wake up and be like, I don't have to do anything. Like I feel like you almost had to, when you got your knee surgery, it was really refreshing that you could wake up when you wanted to. You could lay in bed if you wanted to. You could watch TV if you wanted to. And if you wanted to get up and do the laundry, you could. Like, I just want you to be able to experience that because I don't feel like you get to do that enough. So that's my fear, that you won't know when to stop. So that's what I'm here for.
And it was wonderful living with you all for those couple of months.
Yeah.
And doing nothing.
Jared misses you every day. His coffee is not ready in the morning. Maybe that's on me. Okay. Well, funny enough, what's something that you...
The same for you. I don't want to see you.
Heck.
I watch you on a regular, and some days you are the bunny, nonstop.
Girl.
And you're a lot younger than me, and I don't want to see you burn yourself out because there's so much ahead in life that you want to do, want to be a part of, and you don't want to be burnt out that you can't enjoy it. Yeah.
I worried about myself about that sometimes, especially like I said with the health situation, when they were like, oh, you have high blood pressure. I'm like, wow. And then I think about it, I'm like, oh girl, there's so many reasons why. And then like I was saying, one of the things we did talk about in therapy was like stress, right? And what that is. And she was like, well, what do you feel when you're stressed? And I was just like, I don't know. And she's like, see, and that's the problem. You don't know what stress feels like, so you work through it, or you keep moving past it because you don't know that you're stressed. You don't know how it's, she's like, so she tasked me with feeling, like she's like, I want you to like actually pay attention to like your body. And if you start feeling a shift, or are you getting a headache? Are you feeling like you can't eat? Are you feeling all these things? And there have been a couple of times that I'm like, oh my God, this is it. This is what stress feels like. And I have to stop. And I have to tell people like, I can't be there today, or I just have to take a breather, or I'll take a break. But yeah.
Can I give you a hug?
You can.
Can I give
Come here. I'm okay. I
You
promise.
sure? I see a little tear coming up. See, I told you I'm not gonna make it.
But yeah, no, I do know I need to slow down. Funny enough, Granny was like, she's like, so now that you get married, you gonna stop all this stuff you doing? And I'm just like, well, first off, calm down, don't at me. But maybe. I don't know if the marriage is the catalyst for it, but I think there's plenty of reasons why I would need to slow down. What that looks like is still to be determined.
For one, we're going to go do our little Atlantic City
Yeah,
spa
we're gonna
treatment.
go to the spa. Jesus, I need a massage. Yes, because we get to forget about our responsibilities
Yes.
for like 24 hours,
There-
which is
there we
really
go.
nice. Period.
That's
on
starting.
the docket.
Okay.
We're doing it. I love it.
Okay. What helps you breathe well, and how can I help protect that?
What helps me breathe well? That's a good question. What helps me breathe well? I would say a couple things in a more like tangible space. Now that I've been dancing again, it's been really healing for me. So that's really nice. So how can you help protect that? Just keep supporting. You are always at the shows, child. It's like being 12 all over again.
I
You're
know
going to
that's
be at the
right.
recital. And it really is healing for like my inner child to be doing this again. And then what else? And on a more intangible space, just being surrounded by like love and like loving people who really do want nothing but the best for like me. That really helps me breathe well, because now that I've encountered what that does, like for some people that doesn't exist. And for me to now even experience that, it makes me appreciate so much more that I am surrounded by so much love in various facets, various communities. One village, but just a whole lot of different villages within that. And so that helps me breathe well. So how can you protect that? Just keep being you, healthy. And I think now you're also kind of being like, well, maybe you don't need to be a part of that, and you don't need to go there, because maybe you don't need to do that. And because sometimes you can see things before I can as well. And so, yeah, just, keep being my mama.
Okay.
Yeah. And what helps you breathe well? And how can I protect it?
You keep me sane,
No,
because I have some drama going on, and you kind of keep my head focused.
I'm glad.
And I'm trying to handle that and do what needs to be done, where it doesn't take me someplace else.
And listen.
So, and I'm trying to breathe as I go through this.
And I know how much that is impacting you.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that you see me as solace in that, because we don't have that kind of drama, and we never will. It's never gonna get to that point, y'all.
I just wish it
No.
could work for all.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be perfect, but different.
Yeah, some things it's gonna take a little
Life is too short.
Life is too short. People, listen, it's too many things
It's too
happening.
short, but I'm working through it.
And I'm
It's all
glad I
good.
could be here for you.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. What is something we are not willing to lose about our relationship? Like, what's a deal? Like, non-negotiable. We can't ever lose it.
Being us.
Period.
And loving us.
Because we can't change who we are,
No.
child. And I
When you
can't
stop
be
loving me,
fake.
I'm gonna be upset.
How can that? What does that even look like? That's ugh. It can never happen. That will never happen. Never.
What do you want to be true about us a year from now?
A year from now.
That
I
I
want
live in
you-
that house that I live in.
I don't
that-
know if we're gonna make it to Maryland in a year, but I do want you to either be on your way to retirement or retired a year from now.
Okay.
Can we work on that?
Yeah. Listen. We
Okay,
can.
we could work on that. So that is something that I want for you and for us. I think we're both going to be moving a little slower, whatever that looks like for each of us. Less work, less being involved in everything that's under the sun, whatever that looks like. I just want us to, even if it's like 10% less.
That's a start.
I think it's a start. And that's going to be, it's going to feel different. I think we're going to feel different if we do that. So, cheers to that.
I agree.
Cheers to
I agree.
365 from now.
I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, you are. And so am I. We're going to be sitting there looking at each other. So,
I'm trying to get that little in-law suite.
and we working on it. We working on it. It's going to happen. Not in 365, but, give it like 3.
Okay.
Let's put 3 out there. I'm gonna manifest it. Child. Manifest.
Okay.
Maybe a little baby Sydney.
Okay.
Maybe. Cross that bridge when we get there. That's on. Listen. That's in God's
Alrighty.
hands.
Love you, baby girl.
I love you too, girlfriend. Great. I think that's everything.
What's the headline you want someone to take away from this capsule episode?
The headline. What do we need to title this? Let's see. We talked a lot about being of service to people, having a healthy line of communication,
And a healthy relationship.
and healthy relationships. So I think that's something like, don't get me lying about the creativeness of it, but a depiction of healthy relationships and the positive impact it has on the people it involves.
I agree with that. Yeah. Healthy relationships in this world today is a need, a must. Times are changing. So
Yeah,
it's always good to have or want, especially for our children, in my eyesight. And every relationship is different, but positivity, respect, caring, grateful, and learning to earn what you want.
Amen.
Yeah, that's a good one.